front door of the Kim house clicked without hesitation as Wine rushed inside. Good morning, Auntie. Where is Taehyung? Mrs. Kim was standing in the kitchen, flipping pancake with her apron, already smiling. Mrs. Kim, good morning to you too, my tornado. Wine froze for a second and immediately corrected her. Wine, good morning. Good morning, Uncle. She waved. Mr. Kim, who was reading the newspaper in the living room. Mrs. Kim sighed dramatically. It's Sunday, sweetheart, so as usual he is still sleeping like a bear. Van put her hand on her wrist. Of course, Kim Taehyung asleep. True love story. Mr. Kim cackled from behind his newspaper. Mr. Kim, go wake him up. And then that was all the permission she needed. Van Bo quickly ran to us. Thank you, my respected in-law, Mr. Kim. Roll her eyes. Mrs. Kim, you two are impossible to understand. Ignore the command. Van spirit towards the staircase. The moment she reached Taehyung's bedroom door, she grabbed the handle, shocked, find it unlocked. Wow, careless prince didn't even lock his royal chamber today. Without knocking, she pushed the door open, stepped inside. The room was a dark, curtained closet, clothes thrown everywhere. Taehyung lying in the middle of the bed. It is a completely disaster. Wine stood there, staring at him with a mix of disbelief and amusement. Wine, unbelievable. Girls in college call him Dream Boy, but look at his creature. She smiled. Wine slowly walked towards the bed, stood beside the sleeping Taehyung. Kim Taehyung, wake up. No reaction. She tried again. Kim Taehyung, open. Kim Taehyung, please wake up. Taehyung stayed frozen like a statue, only snoring louder than anymore. Wine, okay. She leaned closer to his ear and yelled, Taehyung, wake up, or I will eat all the pancakes. Taehyung didn't even blink, just turned to the other side, continued sleeping. Taehyung, eat my share too. Wine grabs dramatically. Wine, wow, permission given. He really doesn't want to leave. She snatched his blanket. Taehyung, without opening his eyes, grabbed the pillow tightened. Taehyung, put it back or suffer consequences. Wine smirked. One big talk for someone unconscious. She faced the mirror in his room. Wrap the blanket. Ryan, look at me. I owe him now. Still nothing. Taehyung stayed calm. Ryan, TJ, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. Smile on her face. She attacked his side with a tickle. Taehyung still half asleep. Curl up like Taehyung, stop. Ryan grabs. Ryan, did he just call me? She grabbed the glass of water from his desk and hovered it above his face. One last chance, slippered voice, wake up or shower. Taehyung finally murmured, if you pour water, you will be single forever. Ryan almost choked. Ryan, single forever with who? Am I relationship in the first place? But Taehyung still didn't move. She raised the glass again dramatically. I swear to God. Then suddenly in a flash, Taehyung's arm shot up, grabbed her wrist and pulled her straight onto the bed. She fell on him. Let go. Taehyung kept her trapped in his arms, eyes still closed. Taehyung, you are loud, annoying, and stupid cute. Let me sleep. Van froze. Van, what did you just say? Taehyung didn't answer. He was already asleep while hugging her like a human teddy bear. Van helplessly tried to escape. Van, leave me. Your mom is downstairs. Taehyung, no. Van's heart skipped a beat. She punched his shoulder. Van, I didn't try all method to wake you up just to get hugged by you again. But Taehyung showed no sign of letting go. Van was still trapped in Taehyung's arms like a hostage. Van, if you don't wake up right now, I will sell you to the circus. Before she could try to escape again, the bedroom door suddenly opened. Mrs. Kim, don't forget today we are shifters again. Taehyung kept sleeping like a dead man, hugging Wine like its personal blanket. Wine, auntie, it's not what you think. I mean, he pulled me. I didn't. I just want to try to wake him, and then he. She desperately slapped Taehyung's arm. Get up, Wine. Taehyung. Mom, 5 minutes. Mrs. Kim signed like this was the bot. Mrs. Kim, Taehyung, you idiot, it's Sunday. Wine is here to remind you because you always forget. You bought to go for a bike riding every Sunday. Wine, thank you, auntie. Please, uncle. Unglue your son from me. Mrs. Kim closed her arms. Mrs. Kim, T, you better wake up before I pour buttermilk on your head. At that moment, Taehyung opened her one eye lazily. Mom, if you pour anything on me, I will tell you that. Mrs. Kim, what you are telling to your mom? Wine whispered quickly. Wine, auntie, I will your side. Mrs. Kim marched to the bed and snatched the pillow from Taehyung's back like a warrior. Mrs. Kim Taehyung, you both have to leaving in 20 minutes. Taehyung, why did God give me such an energetic mother? Mrs. Kim raised the pillow like a weapon. Good, because God got. Taehyung immediately sat up without letting go of Wan. Wan, can you stop dragging me into your suffering? Mrs. Kim let the girl go. Taehyung blinked slowly, looked down at Wan. His grip loosed immediately and Wan rolled away like she escaped prison. Her looking, she fought with a tiger. Mrs. Kim, bathroom brush ready, downstairs all of you. Taehyung, I hate Sundays. Mrs. Kim, I hear that. Taehyung said to me instantly, I say I hate sun like the sun outside, but love you more. Mrs. Kim shook her head, walked out, door closed. Fine, you almost got kicked by your mother. Taehyung, well, you were the one. Vine's soul left her body. Vine, I was trying to wake you up, but you stupid sleep monster. Taehyung scratched his arms casually, ignoring her face. Taehyung, must be destiny, you falling for me early. Vine, the only thing I am falling for is your funeral. Taehyung laughed. If you want to join bike riding, get ready fast. Vine shouted from behind. Vine, stop calling me. While slamming the bathroom door, he yelled back, still. Vine stood there, covering her face. Vine, Lord, why did I stuck with this idiot since childhood? Taehyung come down the stairs, hair still wet from the shower, drying it with a towel. Vine was already in the living room, trying her shoeless. Taehyung, so the reason I have to wake up early on the Sunday is sitting right over there. Vine stopped trying her shoes and glared. Vine, excuse me, I'm not the one who sleep like a dead buffalo. Taehyung, but you are the one who desperately want to learn bike riding. Vine opened her mouth to deny it, but no words come out. Taehyung raised an eyebrow. Taehyung, see, you can't even hide it. You woke me up because you were too excited to ride a bike. Vine, I wasn't excited. I just want to learn, that's it. He grabbed her wrist playfully, then said clearly, Taehyung, I wake you up because I want to learn bike riding from you. Vine eyes done. I would rather eat sand. He laughed loudly. Come on, say it, or I am going back to sleep again. Why, no, almost screamed. No, you don't go to sleep. He pulled a chair and said like a king, then convinced me. Vine clenched her teeth. You are the most irritated human being in the whole universe. Taehyung, thank you. Now convince me. She leaned forward. Vine, fine, Taehyung. I want to learn bike riding from you. Happy? He shook his head. Taehyung, no, not enough. I want Agyo. Vine, what do you mean Agyo? Taehyung, Agyo, ask me with respect. Vine stared at him. Horrible, you are evil. Taehyung, I know, now go on. Wan looked around. Mrs. Kim was in the kitchen. Mr. Kim reading the newspaper. With no escape, Wan took a deep breath. She claps her hand and whispered, Titi, please teach me bike riding. Pretty please. Taehyung smiled. Oh Lord, who gave me Angel? I might cry. Wan, shut up. I'm never doing that again. Taehyung, one more thing. Wan, what now? Taehyung, to the street, lunch, dessert, soft drink. Everything on you. Wan, I'm not judging you. Why should I? Taehyung, because I'm the only person patient enough to teach you and also the only person who won't let you fall. Wine, fine, treat, lunch, dessert, a soft drink, just to stop being dramatic. Taehyung, I love being appreciated. Wine, follow him. Wine, I swear you are going to make me bad get up one day. Taehyung, and I am going to make you fall for me too. Wine almost dropped the helmet. Shut up and start the bike. Taehyung, yeah ma'am, but remember today's street is my human right. Wine, no, today's street is my bad luck. Taehyung put on his helmet and started the bike. Ready for your first bike riding lesson, princess? Wine, stop calling me princess like you are some prince. Taehyung, I'm a very handsome one. Wine, more like a donkey in a disaster. He laughed loudly. He tapped the back seat. Taehyung sat. Wine sat behind him, leaving a huge gap between them. Without holding Taehyung, Taehyung didn't move. Wine, why aren't you going? Taehyung, I'm waiting. Wine, for what? He tilted his head silently. Hold me. Wine, blank. Wine, no. Taehyung turned the engine off again. Taehyung, okay, lesson cancelled. Good night. Wine, no, wait. He smirked. Taehyung, then hold me. Wine, looking at him with anger. Wine, I'm not hugging you. We are not in a drama. Taehyung, what you think you will stay alive if I was? Give hard brake to the bike. She immediately imagining herself flying like a cartoon. Taehyung sighed deeply. Fine, but if you fall, I will take a picture first before helping. Wine kicked his back lightly. Wine, just go. He laughed. Taehyung drove smoothly at first, then suddenly he sped a little. Wine, are you crazy? Taehyung Green breathed the helmet. Taehyung, relax, you are safe with me. Wine, that's exactly what I am scared of. Taehyung, you say you weren't scared. Wine, I'm not scared, I just don't want to die before my wedding, he smirked. Taehyung, you can die after marrying me, no problem. After 10 minutes, they reached an empty ground near the outskirts. No cars, no people, no cars, just open space. Wine got off the bike. Wine, this place is empty. Taehyung, exactly the perfect place to learn bike. Wine, but I thought I would ride on the road like a normal people. Taehyung shook his head immediately. Taehyung, no way. First time riding on the road, you want to run away over someone, or you want to get hit by something. Wine, okay, fine, you are right. Taehyung smirked, loving the rare moment when she agreed to him. Taehyung, say that again. Wine, what? Taehyung, say you were right. Wine, no way. He laughed. Taehyung sat back on the bike and pat the front seat silently. Come, your turn to learn. Wine's eyes sparkled with excitement. She quickly ran to seat in front. Wine, why I want to ride the bike? Taehyung, because first you will learn the balancing, controlling, and speed. Shortcut. Wine grumbled but obeyed, sitting behind again. Without refusing, suddenly he leaned back a little. Taehyung, still not holding me? Why, no, I don't need to. He smiled dangerous. Vine immediately panicked and wrapped both arms around his waist. Vine, okay, okay, I'm holding you. Don't Taehyung, see, when I ask something, it's for safety. Vine, safety, my foot, you want me to hug you. Taehyung didn't deny it. Taehyung, maybe, but now that you are holding me, don't let go. Wine, shut up and teach me, Taehyung with happiness. Wine tightening her grip, her heart racing. A real bike lesson starts. Taehyung stood next to the bike while Wine sat in front of. Wine not concentrate like it was school exam and I got this. The bike jerked silently. I am not child anymore. Taehyung, relax, I am here. You are not going to fall. His voice was soft, close to her ear. Wine took a deep breath and tried again. Wine, I'm moving. I'm actually moving. Taehyung walked behind her and silently on the bike. Taehyung, just slow and steady. Keep going. Wine, stop calling me when I'm driving a two-wheeler. You will drain my concentration. Taehyung, fine, but don't forget you owe me lunch. While she continued riding on the ground, slowly, two boys from nearly skateboard group looking at her. Boy 1, wow, she's cute. Boy 2, look at her smile, damn. Wine didn't hear them, but Taehyung heard them. Soft Taehyung, dark, dangerous Taehyung. He walked faster and come close behind Wine. Wine blinked. Why did I do something wrong? Taehyung, no, just to stop the bike. Confused, she stopped the bike and put her feet down. Taehyung stood behind her. Before she could say anything, Taehyung stepped forward and stood behind the bike, placing one strong arm around Wine's shoulder. Possessively, Taehyung, the boys froze. No man, we weren't. Taehyung jaw clenched. Taehyung, she's second. Look somewhere else before. They gulped and immediately get up. Auntie, that was scary. Taehyung looked down at her. I don't like when someone look at what is mine. Wine's heart skipped a beat. Wine, I didn't know I was a bike. He leaned closer. Taehyung, you are not a bike. You are my girl, even if you don't realize it yet. Wine face turned bright red. Wine, don't say things like that out of nowhere. I will. Crashed a bite. His dark expression slowly, with a smile. Then don't make other boys stare at you. Taehyung took the helmet strap. Just to drive carefully and stay close to me. She said hello, then nodded. Wine, okay. He moved behind her again, one hand lightly on the back of the bike. Taehyung, now continue slow. I'm right here. She started the bike again in time, her heart racing for a different reason. Wine was riding slowly when suddenly the bike was about to slip. Before she could fall, Taehyung rushed forward and grabbed her by the wrist, pulling her back against their face. Were laughing. One cheek turning pink. Careful, princess, you are mine to protect. He didn't let go immediately, just held her second longer. Eyes locked with her. Her heart raced. She looked away. Taehyung Kakal, don't look away now. I like it when you blush because of me. Ryan couldn't even speak anymore. She just nodded. For the few Sundays they keep going for a bike riding to Ryan could learn, but after that dramatic catch, she tried her best to ignore it, but it was impossible. Taehyung was stuck in her mind. His voice, his milk. And now she finally started noticing how protective he always, how jealous he get when boys even look at her, how he never let any girl talk to him. Week after week, always together, laughing, learning, teasing, fighting, caring. Their bond kept getting deeper. Both families were gathered at the Kim house for a normal Sunday brunch, chatting, laughing, preparing food together. Everyone thought it was just a normal dinner. Taehyung and Wine walked inside holding hands. Not secretly, not shyly, holding hands together. Mrs. Kim grabbed softly Wine's mom blinked. Wine stared, raised an eyebrow. Taehyung said, pause mid-sip of the tea. Then Mrs. Kim, Taehyung broke the silence. So when did this happen? Taehyung's mom giggled. Taehyung sat down casually, leaned back like it was the most normal thing in the world. Taehyung, what, we just come holding hands? It's not a crime. Wine, stop acting cool. You were sitting outside because of nervousness. Everyone burst out laughing. So are you two going to tell us what's going on? Should we guess? Van took a deep breath. Taehyung squeezed her hand like, I am here. We are dating. All parents froze for 2 seconds. Then the room exploded. Mrs. came, hugged both of them. Van's mom and dad happy. Taehyung frowned dramatically. Why did everyone know expect us, Van? Because you took forever to confess. Taehyung smirked. And you took forever to fall for me. Van turned pink immediately and both moms screamed in excitement. Then Mrs. came. Okay, oh lovebirds, Cyril. When where? Taehyung proudly announced 3 months ago after her bike riding practice. She fell for me. Van covered her face in embarrassment. Everyone laughed again, and just like that, family accepted happily. Later, while everyone was still teasing, Taehyung linked to us and told you, Princess, you were mine from the beginning. Van whispered back with a soft smile, and I am glad I am. There hold. The end.